I just found the craziest YouTube channel. It was created 3 months ago and it has already generated more than $300,000.
That's insane.
And the shocking part, these videos are made completely using AI. And channels like these are pulling out millions of views. I even saw ads running on these videos. So yes, they are making some real money.
They're all made using AI?
Yes, and the crazy part, these channels can now be fully automated using n8n, which is a no-coding AI automation tool.
Nice. So the AI is making the whole video by itself and it even posts automatically. Like, how cool is that?
Exactly, the AI does everything. One system, one click, and the video is all done.
Wow, I want to start my own AI channel and make lots of money.
Demand for AI agents and automation is exploding right now. And the best part, anyone can do it because there's no coding needed. And building system like these is the most valuable skill right now. Stick with us because by end of this tutorial, you know how to ride the next big wave of AI.
Please hit the like and subscribe button and comment on the video if you want the setup.
This is the channel we are talking about. The most popular videos have 40 million views, 9.2 million views, 7.2 million views. Let me see the info. This channel is launched just 3 months ago. These all videos are created using AI and channel like these are making tons of money. Let's take example of one another channel. They have a join button here. That means this channel is monetized. Now you can create videos like this on autopilot using this setup. It's made in n8n. n8n is basically an AI automation software. This is the sample video I created using the same setup.
Cool, that looks so good.
Let me explain you how this setup works. This setup is made up of 4 steps. Step 1, create story. Step 2, create images. Step 3, create videos. And step 4, combine videos. Now let me show you how these steps works. Our system starts with schedule trigger. This node is basically how often you want to run this setup. Connected to schedule trigger is Google Sheets node. When you click on Google Sheets node, first step is to connect to your Google Sheets account. If you're doing it first time, you have to create a new credentials. Then you have to connect your Google Sheets to this node. This is the Google Sheets we are talking about. We are going to read the row which has the status create. Let's create a new row in the Google Sheet and make the status create. And here you define the number of scenes you need. I'm defining it to 5 for now. For reference image, I had taken the thumbnail from the video which has 12 million views. I copied the image address and pasted it in my Google Sheet. Next is reference text. Basically here we are telling AI to make the video based on this reference text. For this, I'm using the same title which was there in that 12 million views video, pasted in the Google Sheet. Next is story idea. It's basically a one-liner telling AI what idea you have for the story. You can have your own idea, but I just copied the idea from the same video. Human caught a wild boar for food. Next is the aspect ratio. Because I'm making it for YouTube, I kept the aspect ratio 16:9. So now we are done with initial Google Sheets setup. Let's get back into n8n. Let's execute this node. So basically it read all the information from our Google Sheets row. So now we have the data from our Google Sheet in the n8n setup. The next node is analyze image.
Ooh, sounds fancy. Sounds like detective work.
What we are doing here is the AI will read the image and tell us what exactly is there in the image. Okay?
Okay.
So just click on analyze image and the first step is to have OpenAI credentials. So first time when you add this node, you have to add OpenAI's credential by clicking create new credentials. So you can generate your API key in OpenAI platform and add new credentials. And we are using ChatGPT 4.0 latest model. And now we are executing this node. The AI will read the image and give us a short description of what exactly is there in the image.
Roger that.
So the next step is adding AI agent. To create AI agent, click on the plus sign and then type AI agent. AI agent is one of the main nodes for the entire setup. So this node is basically, we are giving a prompt to AI agent, and this prompt is make a video with, it's taking the information from our Google Sheets because we defined 5 scenes, and then second line is reference image. Here we are reading the reference image which we added in our Google Sheets. 3 is the description of the image, where it is coming from. Tell me the answer.
Where it is coming from?
Remember the last row, the AI analyzed the image and the description we are passing it to the next step, AI agent, okay? The next is story idea. You remember we added the story idea in our Google Sheets, right?
Yes.
Next is system message. So system message defines how the agent should work. We are generating image prompts and video prompts. We are executing this node.
Let's execute this.
Notice what the output will come. So this is generated now. So what we got from this node is 5 image prompts and 5 video prompts. So all these prompts are in just one JSON file. Now we have to split it out because we want this to go for an image generation separately. Let's execute this node and see what happens. What happened is, now we got a table with all the image prompts in a separate row. So you will notice that the number of outputs going to the next node is 5 items. Now we are in step 2, create images. In step 1, what we did is we created the story and image and video prompts. So let's create images. Click on create image node. We are going to use Key AI for doing this. Why we are using Key AI? We are using Key AI to get access to Nano Banana because it's the cheapest here. We are going to use Nano Banana for creating these images. Nano Banana is the best model right now available for image generation.
Only the best for our images.
Yes, because it gives you consistent character. What we are doing here is passing a JSON file. We added a JSON prompt here. So we are using Nano Banana model and we are passing our image prompt which we generated using OpenAI. We pass the image URL from our reference image and we want the output to be PNG, and the image size aspect ratio we also define as 16:9. Let's execute this node. So what we got here is the task IDs. The next step is to wait. Why we add wait is because these tasks take some time, and when you run this complete setup in a Go, it needs time to generate those images. So we add a wait node. Let's keep the wait to 120 seconds. So once you generated the images, you have to get it back from Key AI. For doing that, we are using get image node. It's again a HTTPS request. Double click on the node. So the nodes have the same structure. We are just calling Key AI here. We are just adding the task ID so the node knows which image to pull from the Key AI. So this will bring all the data back from Key AI. So we are noticing that all these images come in one JSON file. We just want the image URL separately. You can use this small script to take out the URL from the JSON file. Let's execute this node. You will notice that we are now getting a table of 5 separate rows. So based on this output, we will update our Google Sheet. It's a separate sheet in your Google Sheet file. Let's run this append Google Sheet node. Now when you look into your Google Sheets, these images are updated in there. If you click, you can see the images here. Now let's go to step 3, create videos. Create video node is again a HTTPS request node. Double click on this node. What we are doing here is we are calling VO3. One VO3 video will cost you 60 credits, which is equal to around 15 cents. We have to define a JSON for running this node. So let's see the JSON prompt which we used for this node. Let's understand what this JSON prompt is doing. This is the reason we have consistent character in all our videos. We pass the video prompt which we generated from AI agent. We are using the model VO3 fast. We passed the aspect ratio which we want. The fourth is the most important part. We are using the images which we generated in the last step. So let's execute this node. So these task ID will be generated. It will take some time to generate the videos. Keep this wait period around 300 seconds, like 5 minutes, so that the node won't error out when you run the entire setup in one go. So once the videos are generated, let's bring those video back into n8n. We are again using the HTTPS request. You have to pass this URL request to key AI, and then we have to pass the task ID for the video which we want to bring back from key AI. Let's execute this node separately, but we just want the URL for the videos, so we will add this node, edit fields node again. When you run this node, you will receive all the 5 videos generated using VO3. The next step is opposite of split. We have to now aggregate all this video URL in one file. The next step is to combine the video. We are going to use FFmpeg API for doing this. That's available in FalAI. We are using FalAI for doing this step because it's not available in key AI. We are passing all the 5 URLs for this command to run. Let's execute this node now. Let's add another wait node here so that the setup won't fail when you run everything in one go. So next step is to bring that combined video into n8n. So this is the URL we are using to get the results from FalAI. If you notice that we are passing the request ID to get the final videos URL. You do need your credentials for FalAI for this node to work. Let's run this node. So we received the final combined videos URL here. Now we want to put this final output back to our Google Sheet. So we are again using the Google Sheet update node here. Here also we are changing the status of our video from create to done. We are also adding the video URL in this node. That's our final videos URL. When we run this step, now you see the video 2 is done and you received the final video URL file here. Let's see how the final video looks like.